In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a chapstick case. I'm going to be using two 5-inch squares for the pocket piece and also a piece of batting, two pieces of 5-inch squares for the back of our case and also a piece of batting. And then this 5-inch square is going to be to make some binding. As usual, we're going to place a regular 90/40 needle onto our sewing machine and using our regular foot. I've just taken our regular stitch length down to a 2.0. This is how it's going to look. Our pocket piece is going to come a little bit down below from our back panel here. Take our binding piece and we are going to cut it at 2.5 inches. So just cut this straight down the middle. Now we're going to take this piece over to our iron and start pressing. I've taken my first fold in half there. So you're going to open it out and then you're going to fold this side in on itself. Like so. We're just encasing our raw edges. So we're going to do the same thing to the other side. There we go. Both raw edges are enclosed and now we're going to fold that on itself. There you go. Now you have a piece of binding ready to attach. So as you can see here, what this actually does is encloses the raw edges on the top of the pocket. So we're going to take this over to the sewing machine and sew in place. You want to be sure that you are catching the underside of the binding as well as the top. Let's go back to my chapsticks and just reference the placement. So this is the back of the chapstick holder. And as you can see, there's like 1 inch gap, because don't forget you are going to need some seam allowances, so be sure to make sure you have them on the project. I am now going to lay the pocket piece on top and see here there's a little bit where I've got to cut off the excess, and I'm going to do that now. There's like about 1.5 inches here that I'm going to cut off. This piece is too wide right now, so I'm going to cut off 2 inches. I'll lift the pocket piece still the 5 inches wide and I'll cut that in a second. Now with your back sections, I want you to get the two right sides together, the pretty sides of the fabrics, face down like so, and then you have your batting piece on the back. Then you're going to wedge in your pocket piece in between the two pretty sides of the fabric like so. I've created a tab for the top of our lip chap case and I'm just going to sew the two ends down. This is done exactly the same way that we did the binding. There you go, it is stitched in place like so. Now I'm going to fold this over to create a loop. Now I've tucked that inside with the hoop facing down and the raw edges facing up. I've now trimmed that pocket piece down and clipped everybody with a wonder clip, and now I'm going to sew all the way round and I'm going to leave a gap at the bottom for turning right sides out. I've cut off all the excess here as you can see, and I'm going to turn this right sides out. Take it to your iron for a little bit of a press. Then all I'm going to do now is just top stitch all the way around here. I have now attached a keyring to the chapstick holder and put in my chapstick. All done. I really hope you've enjoyed making this, and don't forget I upload videos every single Wednesday, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss seeing me next week. Thank you so much for watching and bye!